Next up, Audi A4 2012 P0016. That's the code. Crankshaft, camshaft correlation. Timing chain is stretched, so we're gonna replace that on another German car. All right, I'm gonna get the front clip off and take another video. Well, got all the pieces off. Man, that took a while, just like everything else. Gotta love this German stuff. They are comfy, but man, what a dumb design. This took like 3 hours to take it apart. I'm probably slow at doing this though, so whatever. Well, I'm at that point where I need to stop again for the morning, but got the cover off. I think this cover right here, I'm gonna have to replace. It was pretty rusty, and the bolts were not great to take off. A couple of them almost stripped. But yeah, I'm gonna have to order some more parts, and then I have to wait for parts. So, yep. Guess we'll keep working at it as I go, but in between this time and in between now until I get the parts, I have to do an engine swap on this Dodge. So maybe I'll start doing that too at the same time. Good morning. Here's what's gonna go on today. I'm gonna try to get all these in line, even the balance shaft. Try to get all my marks where I want them. The balance chain, I mean. Timing chain and balance chain, those are the ones I'm gonna change. I'm gonna try to get all where I want them and then hit them with some yellow paint so I can see where the marks are at. Okay, I got the cam locks in place. I got my marks up. I did mark the crank. I don't know why. I'm gonna replace that. But I got the other counter balance shaft marked a little bit too, just to have an idea of what was going on. Things are looking pretty good. Now I'm just waiting for parts, so I'm gonna start on that unit now. Also, I cleaned up the gasket surfaces. She's looking pretty shiny now. Okay, waiting on parts, and like I said, I'm gonna work on that one now. That's an engine swap. Since the 4.7 liter, you know, just can't do things anymore. Morning. Finally got all my parts from Rock Auto. Oil filter, lower cover, upper gasket, timing chain set. Bunch of let's see, ECS tuning or ESC? No, Anyways, another spot where I had to get parts was an online European specialized part store. So there's some hardware in there and then a cam bridge. Anyways, I'm gonna start trying to jam this one back together so I could like this one out in my garage before the Dakota. So stay tuned. Well, I got the balance chain on and the new guides, and I guess that's a tensioner. She's lined up. So I'm gonna move on to the timing chain. Here's the old and new timing chain. You can see how much they're stretched. All right, before I turn this engine, just to make sure everything's golden with it, that's in line, that's in line, new guides. She's already all the way out. That's still in line. That's still in line, which, you know, it can't get out of line because it was already in place. Let's see here. That's the balance chain mark. And that one right there. Okay, chain's kind of in the way a little bit. Anyways, it is on. Dead on. So, I guess we're gonna see if we can turn it over and make sure there's no issues with it. Things are happening this morning. I put the cam bridge back on. Those are all torqued to 9 newton meters. That one's torqued to 20, and that one's torqued to 26 foot-pounds. This one's newton meters. I don't have a newton meter wrench that goes up to, what, 35, so I had to convert it. These are 8, that's also 9. All these other ones, they're all 20 newton meters. And I just tightened that crap out of that thing, so it should be good to go, I think. The next thing I need to do is put the lower pan on. I'm gonna clean this surface up with some brake clean or alcohol or something to get it nice and clean, and then lay bead on the pan and put her back on. Okay, get the lower cover on. And I'm gonna torque that thing down. I think it's 111 foot-pounds, 150 newton meters. 111 foot-pounds, and then another 90 degrees. It's a one-time use torque to yield crank bolt. 16 bucks. Hopefully it doesn't snap. Whew, she's torqued. Here's my cheater pipe on that one. Oofda. Good times. Moving right along here. We got the upper cover done and torqued down. Got that solenoid back in there. Wiring hooked up. Pipe hooked up. I'm gonna put the serpentine belt on now. And I'm gonna put the spark plugs back in and the coil packs back in. Spark plugs are pretty hard to get out, so they're gonna get some anti-seize also, which they did not have on when they got changed last. Whoever did that. Oh yeah, Wix filter, I gotta replace that too. Okay, gonna wrap it up. Serpentine belts on, lower covers on, crank pulleys on, torque down, uppers down, torque down, Wix filter, spark plugs, put back in, everything is back buttoned up. Tomorrow, should be able to put the front clip back on and hopefully get the headlights back in. Okay, I got the front clip back on. Or, I'm sorry, not the front clip. Radiator support. I don't know, it's the start of the front clip anyways. I'm getting it back together. And hopefully I can get everything back on before 7 o'clock this morning. It's 6 right now. Well, I didn't get it all done, but new headlight on that side in. That headlight's put in. Getting the wires all rerouted where they need to be. Put oil in it. And it just takes time to do this. So that's all I got for today. Hopefully tomorrow I can wrap this thing up and get it out of my garage. Well, another couple hours later, had the whole thing back together. Well, I guess I gotta do a tire rotate on it, but it's running, so that's a good thing. Runs really good. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this video. Thanks for watching.